Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cyberpunk 2077 Part 74, and today we're about to go after Razor Hughes. By the way, you want to save at that point right there because you can't save in the initial fight, and I'm also showing off what I used in order to defeat Razor Hughes. Basically, the cyberware that I'm using, and also the perks. So I'm practically switched out my memory board with the Sandostavan. And the reason why I did the epic and not the legendary, the epic gives me critical damage. Also the mod, the blue mod, the rare mod, gives me critical damage as well, and the legendary mod also made it to where the opponent is going to not notice you for 70 more seconds while you're already in a Sandostavan, thanks to the Synops accelerator that makes it to where enemies spot you, and it'll give you enough time for them to not notice you. So combining Synops with the Sandostavan perk, the Sandostavan cyberware, sorry about that. That right there will give you enough time for you to land as many blows as you can onto Razor Hughes before Razor Hughes actually can retaliate. And he does. He's fast, but he's susceptible to Sandostavan shock, and he'll be moving slowly because time is slowed down. It'll give you enough time to dodge. But more importantly, the one thing you truly will need is the gorilla arms that I have here, the legendary gorilla arms. Oh yeah, might as well talk about that. The legendary gorilla arms that I have will give you bleeding. Well, no, actually will have a 20% chance of inflicting bleeding, which is something you need to try to speed up the fight. Also, I actually increase physical damage, and not to mention I have the mod right here that will make strong punches and also charge punches do more damage. So this right here will actually do about, and it's already doing like 15 critical anyway, but with the Sandostavan, while I'm in that state, I could do 40% critical to Razor Hughes. And another thing you need to do, turn off melee assist. Excuse me. I can't stress it enough. Melee assist will always have you punching the head, which, by the way, is easier for Ozab. Ozab, that's his name. Yes, sorry. The melee assist is easy for Ozab, but not for Razor Hughes, because everything except for the body is actually strong. So bear that in mind. Again, he is going to be weak to Sandostavan, but where your main focus here is the body. You want to try to get as many passive abilities for stamina as humanly possible. If you want like a butterfly, by all means, but Gladiator is one of the things you want. And also regeneration is one, no, not regeneration. Regeneration is not the one I'm going to ask for, but the one you want to try to get is any of the stamina ones for athletic, but Opportune Strike for Street Baller, definitely. Human Fortress, definitely. I don't remember what that other perk is, but you might want to get it too, just in case. I don't need it in this fight, but I actually would recommend it if you want to try to end it quickly. Effective Blows, definitely. Daze, definitely. Because again, Opportune Strike and Daze goes hand in hand, and you will be able to do some damage while Razor Hughes is stunned, because any punch to the stomach is going to daze him. And make sure you have at least one, if not complete the perk of Flurry, Crushing Blows, and also the other one that I had pointed to earlier, which was the one for combo. But whatever the case, anything to upgrade your brawling, because this will be the last time you're going to be using brawling throughout the entirety of the game, unless you really, really want to. So with that said, I might as well say I'm going to be talking through some cutscenes, but I am going to warn you.
What are you doing here?
This is a one and done thing. Unlike the other fights, you lose. That's it, you lose. Reload to the last save file and try it again. But if you win, you're going to get money, and that all depends on if you actually accept Coach Fred's offer to throw the fight. The game literally insists that Razor Hughes is so hard that you just need to take the money and go.
I think I've seen posters. He's a pro boxer.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking the money and going. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Razor Hughes, cause V has now risen to be the man. She's a better ginger than Becky Lynch. Ha! I said it! Take that! Anyway. Oh, God have mercy. I'm probably going to lose some subscribers on that. But anyway.
Very good.
V has climbed the upper echelons. She has killed 3 opponents, put 1 destitute, beat the hell out of the Booty Duty twins just to get here. Why should she throw the fight now? Oh, right. I almost forgot. There are actually guides that tell you the easy way to beat Razor Hughes. Let me point out something very, very clear to everyone. My method may not be the best, but it's not going to be the worst.
So again, I'll pass.
It's everyone else who tries to say the easy way to beat Razor Hughes, because there is no easy way. You just got to aim for the stomach and dodge. That's all you gotta do. I mean, it may not sound like rocket science, but it is. Here's the thing I need to mention. They have one of the things I see in many of the easy way to beat Razor Hughes video is the fact that there's a glitch to where you can drop a weapon in the middle of the fight, pick it up, and use it to beat the hell out of Razor Hughes. You can no longer do that after 1.52. Let me repeat myself for those who just clicked on this video. Sorry about that, and came to this point. You can no longer... Oh, there's Razor Hughes over there. You can no longer drop a weapon in the middle of the ring and pick it up.
Hey, how are you?
The weapon will be blocked before you even get into the ring.
But my knuckles are itching.
Before you even talk to Coach Fred, it'll be blocked for you to dropping a weapon in the ring.
So far against an opponent like
Cyberpunk's, CD Projekt Red, sorry. They made it to where you can no longer drop a weapon before this fight starts.
You can knock him on the head with a meat mallet.
In fact, I've already tried it when I tried to walk into the building and drop a weapon to pick it up. They blocked it. So, you're better off trying to fight him hands up and learning how to dodge. So, yeah, if this is a little bit too hard for you, you can thank CD Projekt Red. You can always accept the bribe and you'll end up getting at least 20 to 30,000 eddies for this. But I think my method's a little bit better. But first, let me show you exactly what I mean. Yeah, they took away the button to unequip. They took away the button to also drop. You're not going to be able to do it. You will no longer be able to drop weapons before fighting Razor Hughes. So with that said, time for the Sandostovan. Try to punch him as much as you can. Look how quick he stays. Look how quick he stays. And look how much critical I'm doing. 45% critical, folks. Just dodge right out of the way and just boom. Sandostovan for the win, folks. Oh, he can't catch me, son. Oh, he did catch me. He caught me good. Uh-oh. Oh, he's about to get me. Nope. Nope. Them body blows. Them body blows do it. Oh, yeah, by the way, almost forgot to mention one thing. He regenerates. So don't waste time. When he's stunned, try to finish this as quickly as humanly possible. That's why I went to go for the body blows. Yeah, talk your shit, but you the one was on the ground and I'm the one standing. V stands for victorious. Bitch. Yeah, and I would have got 40,000 if I would have actually done this. But ladies and gentlemen, as you just witnessed, I completely beat the shit out of Razor Hughes. Just try to use what makes you feel comfortable, and any method you use to feel comfortable. You can't really talk to Coach Fred. It's over with. You don't have to worry about that. Now that that's done, no more beat the brats for me. It's time for me to go talk to Lizzie Wizzy. That's what this side quest is.
Shouldn't have, to be honest.
And I'm talking over this cutscene too for one specific reason.
Clients that avoid
Because the game decides to shit the bed when I'm about to beat it. I know what you're saying. Dude, shut the hell up during the cutscenes. But hear me out. Let me explain. There's gonna come a point that as I talk within the cutscenes,
Sit, please.
I let the people talk in the cutscenes. The cutscenes all of a sudden will drop. It'll crash.
Okay, so what's this about?
And most of the dialogue will skip. This happens in the next couple of parts. This is not my doing, by the way. This is CD Projekt Red and them not fixing the game's doing. So yeah, dialogue is going to be skipping right near the end of the game. And
can't even say the last time I made anything worth listening
I
to.
can't really fix it. I can't go back and try to redo it or anything. The point of the matter is, cutscenes are just going to start dropping dialogue left and right and skipping. So what's happening here? We're supposed to help Lizzie find out if her boyfriend is cheating on her. That is pretty much what's going on. Now, to anybody that has the same problem as me, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I tried restarting the mission and it still did cutscene drops. Hell, I tried turning off the game and turning it back on, still cutscene drops. So, it's something I can't help. And unfortunately, I'm not CD Projekt Red, so I can't put an update to try to stop that. Because if I would have been able to put an update, I would put an update to fix all the terrible game to play decisions that Cyberpunk made, and more importantly, make it to where third person can happen without any glitches. So,
You talk to him at all? Tell him
with that said, Lizzie is a very interesting character. She's a person who went full metallic, and she's also one of the singers of the soundtrack on the game. Thing is, she's thinking that her manager Liam is going out with other women, and it's making her very jealous and possessive, especially since she has to focus on her career, and he's her manager. Yeah. This mission goes from absolutely absurd to just downright creepy in 0 to 60 seconds the moment we end up going over to find out where Liam is. And unfortunately, she was supposed to tell you to go to the riot to find out, to find out where Liam is. Unfortunately, game being game completely broke because I used Sandosivan against Razor Hugh. Now the game's broke. What the fuck, game? I think that may have caused it. That's my guess. But I was trying to actually do things that did not acquire. Oh yeah, just phase on in, dude. Just phase on in.
Go in. No messing around.
But anyway, I was trying to do things that did not have to require me having to restart over and over and over again. So at least I beat him in one go. Now then, what's happening here? You can ask people about Liam. You can even ask the bouncer, or beg to ask the bouncer, whatever. The bouncer may not tell you much, but the bartender will. Granted, if you have money. If you have money, you can pay the bartender at least 2,000 to 3,000 eddies in order for you to find out where Liam is.
Bad tipper.
Sounds interesting enough.
Plus he's a jackass.
But unfortunately, this story gets darker than what you think.
Anyway, where's
Now,
he at?
for everybody who says that I'm talking to the cutscenes and it's terrible, let me assure you one thing.
For all those bad things.
I did not choose for this to happen.
VIP room with
This is the
some new
first time this has happened to me in quite some time. But it's so bad that sometimes the dialogue doesn't even happen at all. I just want to point that out to you. But I lost 2,000, and now I got a way to go to the VIP room. You can threaten the bartender, but I recommend not to. Instead, you just simply talk to the bartender and just get information. And the area you need to go through is here. Now then, you can actually talk to... Wait, hold on, let's go down. I think somewhere along the line, Johnny shows up and you gotta talk to him.
Right. Let's see what's here.
But first, instead of spying on him, you get the security... I think you get the security card, and you get... I think that access card goes to... it goes to Liam's personal VIP lounge. But instead, you're going to check the VIP room right over here. And more important... No, not there. Not that. Actually, we're supposed to detect the surveillance. Oh, yeah, he wiped all of his files. Now then, go to remote takeover and just listen in on the conversation. Now, this is the part I'm going to shut up at.
Consider it a...
Sorry, past me, but it also strikes here too.
don't often agree to use the relic. You don't usually make an end.
Where should I begin? The cutscene skipping glitch happens here as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you the whole story. What's happening here? Liam is trying to get somebody from Arasaka to take Lizzie, get herself into the Soul Killer, and make a copy of Lizzie so he can put her in the body and make her more loyal and make her more submissive instead of the possessive and psychotic Lizzie that he's dealing with now.
Sometimes I don't...
There is something about this mission I need to mention. If you tell Lizzie what's going on...
You heard what I just heard, right?
Yeah, Liam's as good as dead.
They want to do her like they...
Oh, by the way, this is the new update as well. Johnny looks like a hipster. So, yeah, Hipster Johnny is the new update, and you can change it into the options. So, you would rather... I probably would rather the original, but Hipster Johnny is basically Hipster Johnny. So now, we're going to have to get the hell out of here and go back. Actually, we're going to steal the club's surveillance data, and then we're going to call Lizzie and actually send the data over to her. Except there's just one problem. When I call Lizzie, the cutscene skips here too!
Hello? V?
So, yeah,
Tell him, Liam.
there's not much I could do. But you're supposed to wait a day after Lizzie gets the phone call. And,
No Worse, Lizzie.
Yeah.
Much worse.
She's going to dispose of her would-be husband. But if you tell her, if you confirm these suspicions, she'll confront him in front of you and kill him in front of you. But if you tell her it's worse than you think, she would already killed him by then. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the next episode of Cyberpunk 2077. And hopefully the glitch doesn't happen again. Oh, it probably will. See you guys next time.